I came to Tyler ISD in 2011 because of AVID. After 2 challenging years in the classroom, I was about ready to walk away. But my AP said, I've heard of this AVID thing. I'm pretty sure those were his exact words. Couldn't tell me much about it, but he said, I know they need tutors. They're kind of part-time teachers. And so I applied and got a chance to work with the AVID college readiness system at John Tyler and Robert E. Lee High School. Now, 6 years ago, again, I knew nothing about AVID other than it gave me a chance to keep working with students. But once I began working with the coordinators and the teachers and the students at John Tyler and Robert E. Lee High Schools, I realized that while AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, AVID is actually a family. And I have been blessed to be involved with AVID and TISD in a variety of roles for the last 6 years, and hopefully many to come. I was thinking about this earlier. I love coming to Harvey Hall in the spring because this is where we gather as a family, where we gather as a Tyler ISD community to recognize the exemplary work being done each and every day in our great school district. Last Tuesday, we had the opportunity to honor the hard work and dedication of a few of the passionate and gifted educators that work with our students day in and day out at the Teacher of the Year banquet. That evening culminated with the announcing of the District Teachers of the Year, and those teachers will now represent the district during the coming school year. Our purpose tonight is actually not that different. We gather tonight to recognize the tremendous work of the seniors whose pictures you see lined up at the back. And if you haven't had a chance to stop by and look at those, I hope you do. Those are wonderful portraits of our students. We come together tonight to honor the hard work that they've put together throughout their years in the AVID College Readiness System, and in particular, we celebrate with these seniors as they prepare to enter the next stage in their educational career. The students we recognize tonight will continue to represent our school district as they move into institutions of higher education and the workforce. It is now my privilege to introduce a truly special lady who, through her passionate and inexhaustible dedication to our students' success, actually needs very little introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage TISD's AVID District Director, Mrs. Lillian Brooks.
Good evening. My warmest congratulations to each of you, your family, and your friends as we come together this evening to celebrate the 2017 AVID graduates from John Tyler and Robert E. Lee High Schools. There have been many activities during the last few months and weeks and days. You've studied for your AP tests, other exams. You've completed your college applications, your scholarship applications. You've met with military recruiters. You've scheduled job interviews, and the list goes on, including getting ready for prom. However, now you are about to take your place in a very complex society. You've begun to pave the road to success by laying one brick at a time with the help of AVID. This evening, I want to personally thank each student and their family for the dedication that you've shown thus far. TISD is grateful to you because you helped to make our district shine. But after all this is said and done, all of the hoorah of tonight and of graduation, it will be time to embark on your next journey toward higher education and your career. Tyler ISD is proud of you. The Tyler community is proud of you, and most of all, you have made your families proud. Briefly, I would like to recognize those within the district and in our community who join us tonight to celebrate you. When I call your name or organization, if you would, please stand so that you can be recognized. Our superintendent, Dr. Marty Crawford, in his absence, and board members, Reverend Orinthia Mason, Dr. Patricia Nation, Mr. Aaron Martinez. Thank you, board members. From John Tyler High School, Dr. Kenneth Gay, and from Robert E. Lee, Dr. Dan Crawford. And with the faculty members from John Tyler and Robert E. Lee, please stand as well. Thank you. Would all district administrators, executive directors, district coordinators, facilitators, and all TISD staff in the house, would you please stand and be recognized? With the representatives from the following, please stand as I call your business or community as a community supporter. UT Tyler, Texas College, Tyler Junior College. Thank you for coming. The Hispanic Business Education Council, Tyler Area Business Education Council, the Mentoring Alliance, the Faulkner Foundation, Roberts & Roberts Law Firm. Thank you so much for attending tonight. I would also like to thank the Communications Department and TISD TV for all of their help along the way. We can always count on them to do a magnificent job. And also the JT and Robert E. Lee AVID coordinators. Will you please stand? Ms. April Caldwell and Ms. Shelley Taylor. These ladies put in an immense amount of time and hard work to ensure that your students have options and opportunities for post-secondary education. With the AVID elective class teachers and middle school elective teachers, please stand across the district. Thank you for your hard work, time, and dedication as well. I hope that you enjoy the remainder of tonight's event, and we wish you much success in the future. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you will always, always be a part of the Tyler ISD AVID family. Thank you.
Each year, one senior from each high school is selected to speak at the AVID Senior Celebration Banquet. But before I introduce tonight's speakers, I want to share some very exciting news with you. Every year, over 1,000 students from across the nation apply to be AVID Summer Institute speakers. These students go through a rigorous selection process, and in the end, only 2 students are selected to speak before a modest gathering of a few thousand educators at each Summer Institute site. Tyler ISD has already had the honor of being represented by 2012 John Tyler graduate Eduardo Serratos, and we are now excited to announce that John Tyler AVID senior Leslie Espericueta will be one of the student speakers at this summer's Dallas Summer Institute. A big thank you goes to John Tyler Campus Coordinator April Caldwell for her work with Leslie. Please join me again in congratulating Leslie for this honor. Tonight, our student speakers are Jayla Weidman, third-year AVID student at from John Tyler High School, and Christopher Jackson, fifth-year AVID student from Robert E. Lee High School. Without any further ado, I give you Ms. Jayla Weidman.
Good evening. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you all for allowing me to speak to you this evening. And I'd like to start off with a bit of crowd participation, specifically from our AVID seniors. Now, seniors, close your eyes. Think back to your first day of high school. For some of us, it was the most exciting day of our lives. And for the rest of us, we were terrified out of our minds. Now, reflect on each year of high school. Think about it. Think about how it would be without AVID. Imagine applying for college without assistance of your AVID teachers. Now, think about how much AVID has positively impacted your education and how you've grown as a student because of AVID. Now, open your eyes. Many of us began this AVID journey as eager, wide-eyed middle schoolers with dreams of attending Ivy League institutions and becoming doctors, lawyers, and educators. We then transitioned into high school. The workload became heavier, and the content became more challenging. Now, it's our senior year, and we're preparing to walk across the stage. As we reminisce on our success over the years, we must not forget that AVID has been there every single step of the way, ensuring that we fulfill our dreams and achieve our goals of attending college. We AVID students possess a certain aura. We're some of the most engaged students in and outside of the classroom. We continuously ask questions for clarification. We aren't afraid to sit in the front of the classroom, and we take advantage of tutorials. AVID students are the most proactive when it comes to college preparation as well. Our teachers and tutors have ensured that we transition into post-secondary education with ease. The AVID program has opened so many doors for us. Activities such as yearly college campus visits and speakers from various community organizations have played a key role in preparing us for life after high school. They've provided insight on topics such as budgeting, networking with professors, and what to expect as we transition into adulthood. Since joining AVID my sophomore year, I've grown both academically and intellectually. With the constant demands of many prestigious organizations and rigorous coursework, finding effective ways to study along with preparing for college can make senior year extremely overwhelming. However, my AVID family has been of great assistance throughout the process. Our teachers have laid out what I like to call the college blueprint, providing structured guidance with tasks such as signing up for SATs and ACTs and the tedious application process. Although our instructors may have provided us with this college blueprint, the rest is up to us. Thus, the name Advancement via Individual Determination, or AVID. Being involved in AVID has equipped us with skills such as time management and personal responsibility, and study methods such as Cornell Notes, all of which will be very beneficial in college and within the workforce. A valuable education is not guaranteed, but it is attainable. Proverbs 16:16 reads, "How much better it is to get wisdom than gold, and to get insight rather than silver." When discussing value, monetary worth often comes to mind. However, being an AVID student has transformed my entire outlook on my role as a student. I believe that the value of a college education is not solely measured by how much money is invested into it, but by the abundance of time and effort a student is willing to devote to their studies in order to achieve success. The many college acceptances and scholarship awards that will be listed later on tonight are true indicators that the AVID class of 2017 will be doing great things in the future. And as I come to an end this evening, I'd like to leave each member of the audience with a few parting words. To our teachers, thank you for supplying us with the tools for success. Thank you for insisting that we turn in what we thought was an outrageous number of Cornell Notes. And thank you for caring enough about our future to go the extra mile, ensuring that we were staying on top of things. To our central administration and the surrounding community, thank you for your constant support of the AVID program. To our parents and loved ones, we would not be here without you, literally. Thank you for always being there, supporting us in everything that we do. And thank you for pushing us to reach our full potential, even when we thought we had done all that we could do. And finally, to my fellow classmates, thank you for making the past 4 years the most memorable years of my life. I've watched each and every one of you blossom into beautiful young ladies and handsome young men, and I know that we're all going to be successful individuals. So as we're approaching our final days with Tyler ISD, let us go out with a bang, and let it be known that the class of 2017 is and always will be the most elite, outstanding, exemplary class to ever walk the halls of John Tyler and Robert E. Lee. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayla, for your insightful and wise words. Now, I have the privilege of introducing Mr. Christopher Jackson.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Jackson. First, I would like to thank everyone for coming out to support the class of 2017 AVID people. Secondly, I just want to say, class of 2017, look back there. That's you. You did it. We made it. As I said, my name is Chris Jackson. I am a senior at Robert E. Lee High School and soon to be an AVID graduate. As I continue out my last month in AVID, I am constantly reflecting on the past because that's where it all started from. I can still remember 8th grade, Hubbard Middle School, Ms. Veach's class. She projected these 4 words onto the screen: advancement via individual determination, followed by the word AVID. This acronym followed me year after year, proceeding until now, while some of us probably already forgot it. My experience in AVID has taught me many lessons that I will carry on into college and into my adult life and into my career. AVID has influenced me to try hard and to never give up, no matter how I felt on those long nights doing multiple subjects, along with trying to develop a TR for the next day. I've learned that the hard work I put in then is worth it now. AVID has provided me the experience to experience different opportunities that the average student most likely would not be able to do. I've had the opportunity to visit at least 2 colleges per year and to get a head start on what to expect in college. I've also had the opportunity to be introduced to an author and listen to his speech on Constitutional Day. I've been able to meet a former diplomat giving a speech representing the LINKS program. Both speeches have influenced me to try hard, set goals, push toward these goals, and to achieve them. I hope to come in contact with these 2 men later in life and tell them how much they inspire me and carry me down my road. My AVID teachers, tutors, and peers are all one big AVID family. They have pushed me to grow academically. My AVID teachers and tutors have made me redo many assignments to correct them into the most appropriate form. Even though I never wanted to do it, at the end of the day, it improved my grade and, more importantly, my understanding, and that is all that matters. Teachers, tutors, on behalf of us all, we would like to say thank you for making us better students. My AVID peers, they are probably one of the most only groups that I know of that will help each other out on a consistent basis. These young men and women are my AVID brothers and sisters. The majority of us have known each other the whole 4 years of high school, and some go back even further than that. As teenagers, you know, we joke around with each other each and every day talking about why this person's always flirting, why that person has to preach to the class, or why this person is so goofy. While this is funny for the moment, when it comes down to business, we communicate and collaborate amongst each other. And also, with each person's unique ideas flowing through my mind, I've come to recognize that it increased my intellect. Thank you all so much. Like anybody, I've experienced some good things and some bad things in high school. But unlike most people, I have an AVID family that not only has helped me academically, but also personally. It was last year, my junior year. The teacher and the students knew I was on the drum line and that the auditions were coming up for the next year. They all saw how nervous I was getting. I did not only want to make the line, but I also wanted to be in the center, which is the main spot. They motivated me a lot during this time, saying, "Chris, you're really good and talented. You'll do just fine." This made me more confident and made me believe that I could do it. And when the results came out, not only did I make the line, but I was also selected to be as a center. I can never thank you all enough for the support you have given me to help me practice more and boost my confidence level to make me better. Again, I say thank you. I don't know how many times I have had to explain what AVID is to one of my friends at school. They will come up to me in the hallway saying, "Chris, what's that college prep class you're in?" And I have to explain to them all over what AVID is. But I also wonder, how would it be to go to school as a regular student without AVID being in my life? Being an AVID student and being a regular student are totally different to me. It seems to me like most AVID students are more prepared on the transition into college over the average student. But with that edge, over the average student comes more hard work because you cannot slack off. I've been accepted to Prairie View A&M University, Stephen F. Austin State University, and Tyler Junior College. Even though I haven't got there yet, I feel like the most rewarding part of being a part of AVID is when we all cross that stage with our AVID cord around our necks, feeling that moment of accomplishment, knowing that we never gave up and saying, yes, we made it. In conclusion, I would like to say thank you all to the people that support the AVID college readiness system. I would like to give a special thanks to my mom who pushed me on those late nights to get my work done. I don't know where I would be right now if it wasn't for you. To all my AVID teachers, thank you again for the time you put into this. It has truly made a difference in not only my life, but all of our lives. For my peers, I have great experience with you all. I want to wish you all good luck in the future. Stay blessed. I will see you again someday. And always remember this AVID family. Love y'all. Have a good night.
Thank you, Chris, for those thoughtful and inspirational words. In AVID, everything we do is done in order to help our students be successful. During our students' senior year, a great deal of time and energy is poured into applying to colleges and universities, and also into finding ways to pay for that next step in our students' education. At this time, I would like to ask April Caldwell, Campus Coordinator at John Tyler High School, and Shelley Taylor, Campus Coordinator at Robert E. Lee High School, to come to the stage. And I would also like to ask seniors 1 through 30 to begin making their way to the wall to my left to line up with Mrs. Brooks for the senior procession.
All right, I think we are ready. So our first AVID senior is Elizabeth Alfaro.
Rolando Aparicio.
Destiny Aites. Lavicia Burks.
Alma Blancarte.
James Jevis.
Yazimia Kofer. Flor Cornelio. Destiny Davis.
Brianna Dominguez. Leslie Esperqueta. Cynthia Garcia. If we could have 31 through 43, please come up. Hanya Gonzalez. Terlia Green. Rayana Greenhouse. Uzi Guerrero. Priscilla Gutierrez.
Ismael Hernandez. Tamarian Hickman.
If we could go ahead and have numbers 45 through 71, please come line up. Kiara Hunter.
Christopher Jackson. Yaneli Jaimes.
Anijah Jamison. Jessica Jarilio. Embrasia Johnson. Jaqueline Kennedy. Detraylin Kennedy. Jalen Leito. Taylor Lewis. Jennifer Lopez.
Vanessa Luna. Kendrick Maddox. Ezra Malim. David Martinez.
Lisbeth Martinez. Ruby Martinez. If I could, please have 73 through 107 go ahead and line up. Kelton McGee. Luis Mendez. Faith Minnick.
Simona Moon. Uriel Morales. Davon Morgan.
Amy Munoz. Avery Oliver. Bernice Paulino. Esperanza Penaloza. Adriana Perez.
Tiana Pinkerton.
Alonzo Prado. Jasmine Ramirez. If you can't tell, the floor is very slippery. So be careful. Kendallin Reeves.
Brissa Renteria.
Gerardo Rodriguez.
That's right. Marco Rodriguez.
Adrian Ramiro. Elizabeth Rosales. Kadarius Ross. Elvira Rubacaba.
Yasmin Salas. Julie Sandoval. Julia Smith.
Jasmine Sessions.
Cameron Smith.
Kennedy Timms. Talia Vargas. Yasmin Velasquez.
Araceli Viveros. Brandon Wade.
Jasmine Walker.
Cameron Watson.
Jayla Weidman. Jonicia Williams. Tamia Williams. Maya Wilson.
Aaliyah Young. Thank you.
Let's give those seniors another round of applause for their amazing work. Yes, sir. Yes. Now, if any of you were trying to keep track and a running total during the senior procession, we didn't quite match last year's total of scholarships, which was $3.3 million. We actually surpassed it by over $1 million. Our current total is $4,781,545. We'll say it one more time. Congratulations, seniors. We are so proud of your accomplishments tonight. The ultimate goal of the AVID College Readiness System on a campus is for AVID to become an integral part of the culture, systems, instruction, and leadership at that campus. When done right, AVID isn't simply a class or a curriculum. It is a model of preparing students for college readiness and success in a global society. Every May, AVID site teams throughout the nation complete an end-of-the-year certification exercise which shows the level at which AVID is operating at that particular campus. The goal of each and every AVID campus is to become a national demonstration site, which means that that campus is in the top 3% of all AVID sites in the country. National AVID demonstration sites represent the very best of AVID and are often called upon to host showcases for other campuses that want to implement or grow AVID at their own campus. Now, in case you missed the announcement earlier this semester, Tyler ISD is now home to the only AVID national demonstration site in all of East Texas, Hubbard Middle School. Before we bring the Hubbard team to the stage, we would like to share a video with you about Hubbard's hard work. A special thank you goes to TISD TV's team for putting this video together.
We are so proud of you. Thank you for trusting me and your teachers with your education, because that is the one thing in life that will never, ever be taken away. So, thank you for that.
Through countless hours of hard work and the dedication of staff and students, Hubbard Middle School did it. They are now recognized as an AVID demonstration campus, which makes up less than 3% of schools in the nation given this honor. A thorough validation process was conducted by AVID representatives, and in the end, the entire campus celebrated their victory. City of Tyler's Mayor, Martin Hines, declared Tuesday, April 6th as AVID College Readiness Day in the city of Tyler, Texas. Congratulations to Hubbard Middle School for this prestigious recognition.
Now, therefore, Martin Hines, the mayor of the city of Tyler, Texas, hereby proclaims April 6, 2017 as AVID College Readiness Day in the city of Tyler, Texas, and do urge all citizens to join him in supporting Hubbard Middle School in their validation as a national AVID demonstration site today and throughout the year.
Please join me in welcoming Principal Kevin Blaine, AVID Campus Coordinator Candace Veach, and the rest of the Hubbard Middle School team to the stage.
We have long awaited for something like this to happen in Tyler ISD, and thanks to Hubbard Middle School and the hard work of the entire faculty and staff, that has now come to fruition. So to Hubbard Middle School, Mr. Kevin Blaine, Principal, you have your own AVID Award tonight. Thank you so much for your hard work, dedication. Hubbard team, thank you. Quick picture. Come on this way. Ms. Veach, would you please remain on stage? Ms. Veach, this honor is the result of you achieving and maintaining with your team the highest AVID standards. I appreciate your leadership in helping us, AVID and Tyler Independent School District, to achieve our #1 goal, to have an AVID national demonstration site, not only in East Texas, but in our district. Hubbard is now recognized among less than 3% of all of the AVID sites in the world. Your attitude and your initiative and hard work reflects the spirit of AVID and of Tyler ISD. This plaque says, in recognition and appreciation to Candace Veach for your commitment to the ideals and principles of the ACRS and for your exemplary devotion to academic excellence and leadership. May 9th, 2017. We love you.
Before we bring our closing speakers to the stage, please join me in thanking Robert E. Lee Jazz Combo, led by Mr. Neil Hicks, for their wonderful performance tonight. We are truly fortunate to have leaders in our district who are supportive of the AVID College Readiness System and its mission. Tonight, we are honored to have Mr. Gary Brown, Executive Director of College and Career, and Mr. Ron Jones, Chief of Staff, for our closing remarks. Please join me in welcoming these men to the stage.
Wow, what an awesome group of students. As you file by, just sharp dressed and ready to take on the world. This is a tremendous event. I can tell you honestly, this is my 5th year in Tyler ISD, and this is truly one of my very favorite events of the entire year. This rivals the graduation ceremony and any other event that we do, just to celebrate students, and then also to add Hubbard Middle School, and what a tremendous honor that is for them to be a National AVID Demonstration School. There's so many people that have been thanked, and so I won't go back through that list again in the closing remarks here, but the school board, thank you for the support that you show for this program, for these students, for our staff. Tyler's special. If you grew up in Tyler and you've lived here all your life, you probably know that and you believe that and you think that. Let me tell you, I grew up in East Texas, not in Tyler. This place is special. It is absolutely special. The support the community shows, what happened over the weekend, just phenomenal, phenomenal support. So I just thank everyone involved. The teachers that are here, the administrators that support these programs and these students, a very special group that's near and dear to my heart for so many years on a campus are counselors. Where are the counselors? Now, we got some down here. All of our counselors in middle school and high school, would y'all stand up just a minute? Seriously, I'm going to actually call you out just a little bit right here. I know we've got a few there. Miss Cummings, you got, and Miss Barber, counselors. So much that they do working with these students and their parents and the teachers and building graduation plans and moving students along to get to what you see. Some of those, honestly, my head was spinning when I saw some of those college lists and dollar amounts. It was truly amazing. 20th century Irish poet and basically a literary figure and very famous, William Butler Yeats once said that education is not the filling of a pail, but it's the lighting of a fire. And students, I realize as I look out at you and in the speeches you gave and as you came across the stage, you're sensing the end of something that's near. And I will tell you that the journeys that you are on, they're merely just beginning. I know people tell you that, but please understand they are. You have laid the foundation for success. And I would challenge you that as you move forward with that next phase of your life, that fire that has been lit within you, that you'll take that and grow that and use that as inspiration to achieve success and greatness in whatever endeavors it is that you're going to choose to pursue. I know you'll do that. This is an awesome group of students. We're extremely proud of you. I truly am amazed not only at the achievements that have been accomplished thus far. I look forward to seeing what this group is going to accomplish in the future, learning and hearing about all the many things that will happen. So congratulations and super job. I do want to wish each and every one of you the very best as you move forward, and thank everyone for attending this event tonight. Thank you very much.
just telling Mr. Brown that he got the majority of our thank yous out of the way. I am bringing you closing remarks on behalf of our outstanding superintendent, Dr. Marty Crawford. Let's give all of our students a rousing round of applause for their accomplishments. And Ms. Lillian Brooks, our Director of AVID and College Readiness, job well done once again. All right, students, there are tremendous supports provided to each of you through the AVID framework and the methodologies. But as referenced by Mr. Jackson earlier from Robert E. Lee, you need not look any further than the AVID acronym to find the most important component there. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. As you move beyond the structured world of high school to the unstructured world of college, know that you have a solid foundation for success built upon the AVID rock. But it will be the choices, all of which come with consequences, good or bad, that you make on a daily basis that will ultimately lead to positive, successful outcomes. Thank you all for being here tonight, and good night.